What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Tyson Fury dismisses a fight with Oleksandr Usyk, saying that Usyk is a no-name, a nobody. Who is he? He doesn't speak English. Nobody wants to see that fight, and I'm not wasting my time with guys like the likes of Usyk. He has, of course, 3 fights on his hit list: Wilder, Joshua, and White. Because White, he feels, deserves a heavyweight championship opportunity, which I would agree. But that's another topic. However, him dismissing Usyk is kind of strange to me. You know, it's strange because, for one, wasn't Tyson Fury last week pissed off and saying what he'll do to Usyk? Like, hey, I'll beat Usyk with one hand tied behind my back. He's a bum. He's a nobody, right? And how did he get the WBO opportunity over me, right? Wasn't he saying that? And now he's a no-name, a nobody. You know, but then let's look at Tyson Fury's opponents before this Wilder fight. Otto Wallin, which is an undefeated fighter, foreign fighter. He signed an American contract, people, with ESPN to build his profile over here without fighting Americans. The only American that he's fought was Deontay Wilder, period. The second one was Tom Schwartz, which was a German fighter. Again, a non-American. So you come over here and you fight non-American opposition, people we don't know, and guess what? Your numbers were piss poor. Let's be real. You know, so for him saying, hey, yeah, he's a no-name, a nobody, and, you know, he hasn't fought anyone. Well, for one, he needs an opportunity to fight guys like you. The same guy that you said and you claimed that you would beat and knock out in 5 rounds or whatever, and this, that, and the other. Now, of course, Usyk, you know, has a different mentality than Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury's mentality is all over the place. But he said that would actually be his toughest fight due to the size and the speed and what have you, you know, the style of Tyson Fury. But Tyson Fury's like, hey, you know what? He's a no-name to me. He doesn't speak English, you know, and let's counterpunch that. Okay, you had no problem fighting Tom Schwartz that did not speak English. I don't know about Otto Wallin. I think he does speak English. But you fought a guy with the newfound lucrative multi-million-dollar contract that you have with ESPN, that you signed with ESPN. And you fought a guy that didn't speak English. So don't use that as an excuse not to fight Usyk, because Usyk, he might be new to the division, but he's not new to boxing. Okay, people know who he is through association with Lomachenko. They know he's a DAZN fighter. They know he's undefeated. They know he's undisputed. And they know he is in the heavyweight division now. You know, so if I'm Tyson Fury, the first thing I would want to do is take on that particular fighter to prove that, hey, you don't belong here. That's the mentality that I would have if I'm Tyson Fury. You know, that would make my stock rise. Hey, let me beat him. Let me show you why he doesn't belong here. And let me show you why I'm great. But no, he blows him down. He dismisses him. He claims he's just a cruiserweight, which he was a cruiserweight. But he says the same thing about Deontay Wilder, a fighter that he's fighting now. He calls Deontay Wilder with the little skinny spaghetti legs, you know, a blown up cruiserweight. He's just notches above the cruiserweight division. Okay? But that cruiserweight was able to put him on his ass, right? Okay, so that, you know, it's contradictions all in what he says. So it's one of those things where you listen to Tyson Fury, it's almost like it's another agenda, you know, like you don't want to take on Usyk, but don't discredit him because of the things that you claim, and you've done those same things with other fighters that you say about Usyk. You know, Usyk is an undefeated fighter. That's a guy that I would want to test myself to. A guy that could also box, and a guy that can keep up with me with movement and speed. I would want that type of challenge. You know, instead of fighting someone like Tom Schwartz, was a huge underdog that you took out in 2 rounds because you know he had nothing to offer for you. You know, you went 12 rounds with Otto Wallin, and I'm not really sure. Is Otto Wallin, he's a Swedish guy. I don't even think he speaks English, though, honestly. You know, so I don't see why he used that as an excuse to discredit Usyk for not fighting Usyk, you know. But that is what it is. You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.